What's up? What's happening? Matt Dietrich here, and I wanted to share some stuff with you from the IMRemarkable journey that I am going on right now. It's a competition that was put on by Howie Schwartz, and it's going on now through July the 9th at midnight. And you might be wondering, well, what the heck are you wearing that crazy floppy hat for? This is actually a hat I wore when I lived in California, when I was a DJ. The crew that I DJ'd with, we threw parties in the desert rather, not deserts in the party, but parties in the desert. And I'd wore it because I'd pretend like I was going on like an exploration, because when you have parties in the desert, you have to explore a location, make sure everything's cool, it's enough out of the way that nobody's going to be annoyed by the loud music, and so on and so forth. So the reason I'm wearing it is because today has been an exploration and a lesson in patience and overcoming obstacles no matter what gets in your way. So that's why I'm wearing the hat, because quite a few things happened today that got in the way, and yesterday too. And if this was probably a few months ago, I would have just said, oh man, I'm going to quit now because there's way too many things getting in the way. What's going on? I can't do this because there's everything getting in the way. And then I just took a step back and I was like, it's really not that big of a deal. They're like problems that are that small. They're not even really problems. They're just like, you're walking down the street and you see like a mini pebble, maybe it gets in your shoe or something. That's what this stuff was like. Because for one example, I was attempting to get this Flash video plugin player thing for WordPress to work, and it wasn't working. So I was like, man, what do I do? I got a little irritated at first, but then I actually used Twitter to ask a couple people. Well, actually, that's how I ended up finding out about that plugin, when I was like, what can I use to be able to play Camtasia videos on the blog? That's how I had recommended one way to document the progress was to use Camtasia. And a couple people, one is a Camtasia expert that I actually met at an internet marketing seminar in June of last year. His name's Lon Naylor, killer guy, and also knows a heck of a lot about Camtasia. So he recommended a plugin, I installed it, it didn't work. So I could have let that stop me, but what I did was I ended up creating a YouTube account, which I probably would have thought of creating anyways down the line, so it just saves me a step later. I'm doing it now. And it drives home the lesson of why it's absolutely crucial that you build a team around yourself, and it's not just a one-man show. A team is essential. Get experts in different areas to do the things that they specialize in, so you can work in your core competency and do those things which bring home the bacon, the bread, the moolah, the cashola, the skrilla, whatever you want to call it, for your business. Because there's things that you do that drive your business, and you've got to be focused on them. If you're focused on 80,000 different areas, your business is eventually going to crash in the long run, because you're doing way too many things. That you can build that team around you that specializes in those core things. And that's what I will be doing as I go forward. So that's that, and let absolutely nothing stop you. As Talman Knutson says, the name of his company, overcome everything. Do that, because you can be remarkable by being bigger than those things that seem like they're problems, because they're not. So keep driving forward. Again, this is Matt Dietrich with heroesmarketingjourney.com. This video is for the I Am Remarkable competition by Howie Schwartz. So take care, and I'll see you on the other side.